All right, this will be the People News, okay? Not attorney, not giving legal advice. Just gonna make this short and sweet, and just as fast anyway. Okay, this is a really good video for when you actually sue officers and how. CJ here does it. Okay, uh, just he's gonna give his way of doing it and do your own research, but also want to bring back into 1871, there was a Civil Rights Act, all right? And it said there's no immunity for anybody in government doing wrong, okay? Well, how is that possible when this and this and this is going on with qualified immunity? Well, because again, y'all, we're not operating in common law jurisdiction, okay? We're operating in administrative jurisdiction, okay? So, since you sue them for financial gains, they're going to have that qualified immunity. Okay? But I am led to believe and do believe that if you go under the common law and go after them on the criminal side to not get really monetary funds, but to get them put in jail or some type of lawful remedy of the crimes that are committed against you. Okay? So, but if you're going to go after monetary funds, this may be another way of looking at it, y'all. Okay? Um, I seen this about a month ago, but I've been busy doing other this and this and this. And of course, I've done a couple other videos. But since I brought CJ back in a couple of videos back, and this, and this, it led me back into this right here. So, what's the other way of suing an officer, but not bringing the city involved and the county for the sheriff? You sure the sheriff? Okay, let's find out.
The federal case is moving forward, and so we're just waiting on. I've got my response to their motion to dismiss under 12B6. This is how it works. When you sue a cop, it's like they've already got a pre-approved, pre-made what's called a 12B6 motion where they claim qualified immunity. So far, I have not lost a single qualified immunity case. I have overcome every single qualified immunity argument that they make because I found a way around it. And let me tell you how you do that. One of the things you don't do when you're suing cops is you sue the city as well. If you're in Texas, you do not sue the police department because that will immediately get thrown out. Because in order for you to sue a police department or a sheriff's department, the county has to give you permission. I know this sounds stupid, right? The county has to give you permission to sue a department, or the city has to give you permission to sue a department. So instead of suing a department, you would have to sue the city. But in order to sue the city, you would have to overcome what's called Monell liability. It's the Monell case. And you have to prove that there is a practice, procedure, or policy regarding the alleged conduct. So what I do is I just don't even argue or sue the city because I don't even want to deal with Monell liability. And it's not like it's hard or anything, but it's just one less thing that I know they're going to delay over. Because when you file a lawsuit, you're guaranteed to get two things if you sue the city. First, you're going to get the qualified immunity arguments, and then you're going to get the Monell liability, or they call it respondent superior, or in other words, being respondent as the superior entity, you're responsible for the actions of your subordinates. So that's respondent superior. And if you sue the city, you've got to overcome that Monell liability. You have to be able to prove that there's a policy, custom, whatever, that the cities, they're doing exactly what they're supposed to do because the city has told them to do it. So what I do, and what I recommend you do if you're going to do some pro se lawsuits, is you just sue them in their official capacity, because that's what they're acting as. They're acting in their official capacity when they violate your rights, when they harass you, when they assault you, when they do all that kind of stuff. So sue them in their official capacity. And generally, what happens is the city or the county or the state or whomever these people work for at the official level, will always file in, of course, to indemnify those officers. Well, I didn't sue the city. I can't help that you as the city are claiming responsibility for their actions. But since you've done that, I don't have to claim Monell liability. Because you're the one that, just by taking responsibility for their actions, you're saying right now that you are responsible for what they did. Otherwise, why would you file in? Why would you do that? And so that's how I overcome the Monell issue, is I just don't even sue the city, because I always know anyway that the city's going to come back and most likely is going to try and defend them anyway. So, hey Cody, what's going on, man? Yeah, see, I've gotten Cody a few bucks as well. I don't think they fuck with him as much anymore. Let me tell you another funny story, and then I'm going to end this because I'm going to go watch a movie with my wife. I got a traffic ticket in a little town called, well, I'm not even going to say the town, because these are good people down there. They're really good people, huh?
All right, so we're going to go ahead and end it there, which is good to have a short video every now and then. So you have to go through the process of learning how to do that process. I'm assuming, and I have not done it, so I don't know. The exact same way, instead of just having the city in it, you're going just directly the officer itself, or a couple of officers itself. Depends on, when you challenge any officers, what are they first thing they do? Call backup. So they're usually 2 to 5 other officers, okay? But, again, I didn't ever think about this way, and this is the reason why I don't just look straight forward. I always look around myself to be able to protect myself by any means necessary. And eventually, I'm going to find what kind of cases he's done, God willing, and see the process that he's been actually going through and learning and researching. That way I can learn how he's been doing this in that way. Okay? The reason why I per se say maybe this way instead of going through the common law is because it's so hard to actually get a judge. We always get administratives, and it's so hard to get actually a judicial branch. Okay? And if you're just going to go after monetary funds anyway, there you go. Maybe, just maybe, one of the other ways you could do this is actually go under small claims court. Okay? And if it don't work, or if you win or they win, I'm assuming you can appeal as well. Well, yeah, you can appeal. So you'll go to the next level up anyway. And instead of Texas, it's $18,000. Okay? And did they violate a contract? Well, they signed an oath of office. They violated a contract. Okay? So, there we go, y'all. Just thinking outside the box. This will be the People News. Till next time. Bye, y'all.